Welcome back to Beyond Prompting, folks. I'm Banana, and as always, I'm here with the sharpest orange in the fruit bowl. Orange!
Sharpest orange in the fruit bowl. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. So, what are we digging into today?
Today, we're talking about a problem that's hitting companies everywhere. Everyone's deploying AI agents, adding more and more of them, and somehow, nothing gets smarter.
Wait, so you're saying that adding more AI agents can actually make things worse?
That's exactly what a new guest column on SiliconANGLE is arguing. It's called Agentic AI's challenge is getting agents to act like a team, not a crowd. And it's written by Deepa Chauhan from Accelerate. Her central point, the problem is no longer how to create AI agents. It's how to make them work together.
Okay, that reframes the whole conversation. Because for the last year, every company I hear about is like, look how many agents we built. And nobody's asking the follow-up question.
Right. Are they actually coordinating? Here's the thing. Most enterprises are moving from experimenting with a single AI agent to running agents across customer care, supply chain, and finance at the same time. And each one tends to work in isolation. So you've got agents making decisions with their own narrow view, potentially contradicting each other.
That sounds like an office where everyone's doing their own thing and nobody's talking. But these are supposed to be the smartest tools we've ever built.
Exactly why the column argues the missing piece is orchestration infrastructure. Traditional workflows were built for linear, predictable processes. They work great when conditions are stable, but modern operations are dynamic and interconnected. Multi-agent systems only reach their potential when there's a dedicated coordination layer underneath them.
And what does that coordination layer actually do? Give me the mechanics.
Exactly. The article breaks it into 4 essential functions. First, the orchestration layer. Think of it as the traffic controller. It assigns tasks to the most suitable agent, manages communication between agents, balances workloads, and, here's the key part, triggers human escalation when an agent hits the limits of its authority or confidence.
And human escalation built in from the start, that's the part most demos leave out.
Second, a shared memory and context engine. Instead of every agent operating with its own narrow view, this layer maintains a unified, real-time source of truth, pulling from enterprise systems so agents can query shared context before making decisions.
So the agents are literally working from the same playbook.
Third, event-based communication. When something unexpected happens, a shipping delay, a compliance issue, a sudden spike in demand, the system immediately notifies the relevant agents so they can respond in a coordinated way. And fourth, governance, keeping the whole thing within guardrails.
Okay, so when it works, what does that look like in practice? And wait, before you answer, I want to double back on one thing. You said shared memory pulls from enterprise operational systems. Is that just a fancy way of saying a database?
Great question. It's a database, but it's a live one. Think of it as the difference between reading a report from last quarter and standing in the operations room watching the board update in real time. Agents query that shared context before they decide, so the customer service agent isn't acting on yesterday's inventory numbers while the supply chain agent is acting on today's.
And that's what prevents the two of them from making conflicting decisions without even realizing it.
Exactly. No shared context, no real teamwork, just parallel work that occasionally collides. 2 great examples from the article. In customer support, connected agents can prioritize tickets more intelligently, pick up on customer sentiment, and route complex issues to the right person at the right time. Faster resolutions, happier customers.
And the second?
IT operations. Multiple agents monitor infrastructure, assess which incidents actually matter to the business, and start fixing problems automatically. Some large enterprises report reducing critical downtime by 30 to 40% after implementing coordinated systems like this.
Whistles! 30 to 40% less downtime. That's real money.
But the article is brutally honest about the challenges too. Challenge number 1, more agents without integration. If agents aren't working from the same information, teams spend more time sorting out conflicts than enjoying the automation. Number 2, poor data quality. A recent Gartner survey found that 38% of AI projects in infrastructure and operations failed because of bad data.
And bad data doesn't just slow things down. It feeds bad decisions straight into those shared memories we just talked about.
Exactly. Garbage in, coordinated garbage out. And challenge number 3, balancing human oversight. Agents are great at routine, repetitive tasks, but when decisions involve financial risk, regulatory compliance, or customer trust, human judgment is still essential.
So the real skill isn't building agents, it's finding that sweet spot between giving them enough freedom to be useful and keeping enough human control to stay safe.
That's the takeaway. And honestly, it's the through line of this whole show. The column predicts coordination infrastructure will become a core part of organizations, not an optional add-on, over the next 12 to 24 months. Multi-agent systems are no longer experimental. They're becoming central to how modern businesses operate.
So what's the one thing a listener should take away today?
Success depends less on the intelligence of individual agents and more on the strength of the coordination infrastructure behind them. Simply deploying more agents is not a winning strategy. Building the right integration layer is.
I love that because it means the people who design how agents work together are going to be the most valuable people in the room.
And that's what we're building the Field Guide for. If you want to understand agent teams before your boss asks you to run one, hit subscribe. New episode every morning at 7 a.m. Central.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same fruit bowl.
Later, folks. Stay coordinated.